Okay, we are ready. Yeah, okay, let's go. We're live streaming. Yeah, let's do it. So, we're doing some Scratch coding. If you don't know what that is, just search up Scratch.mit.edu. Search that up. And it's loading. Should come up to this. It's like a block-based coding website. So it's fun, and today I'm gonna make a game with you guys. So you can sign in by going here, and I'll ask you stuff. I'm already signed in. My account Dragon. If you want to check out my projects or star or stuff like that, and you'll come here to this main page to start. You make projects even if you're not signed in. You just it just won't save because it has nothing to save to. But once you make an account, you just go to your account, do the drop down menu, and you go to My Stuff. And it comes up with all of your creations and such. So we are going to be working on, I'm just deleting some, a snowball game. So like a winter themed game. So a new project right here. And we'll create a new project. It's gonna take a bit to load. Okay. Creating project. Okay. We're in the area. We have our cat right here. And we have our blocks and stuff like that. So we're gonna make a snowball game thing today. So my idea is that there's gonna be like a central thing right here, and you point, and it'll point in the direction your mouse is, and you just click, and it'll shoot snowballs, and enemies will come in. And if the enemies get to your shooter, then you lose, and you'll have to restart. So yeah, let's do it. Just gonna rename the sprite to Tower. It's in the cat, and we're gonna make a costume on him to make him look like a little tower shooter. size to a nice size. That's good. You want like a little cannon part. Want that to be centered. Bring this up a tiny bit. Okay. There we go. That's about good. And I want it facing this way. Actually, no, that's good. So, here we go. Now we're gonna put the code in. So, when the flag is clicked and the game is started, forever, we want it to be at 0, 0. Let's test it out. Okay, so it's at 0, 0. I'm just gonna make a cool background actually. Let's make this like a kind of like a light snowy blue kind of. Make it like that. Let's change the color a tiny bit, maybe like a little more white. There we go. That looks about right. Now let's add some tiny bit darker. I don't know, I'm just going. This is kind of cool. It's like a little snow, kind of. Oh, that's nice. And then back to the code, or back to the tower, and we'll do the code. So currently it's just, when we start, it's just going to be sitting right here in the middle, right? But we want it so that will point at the mouse pointer. So since we have this forever loop, we'll do point towards mouse pointer. See, it's running, but it's not exactly pointing towards the mouse pointer. It's pointing like in a 90 degrees away from the right angle, from the pointer. You see, it's not pointing exactly at it. We want it to be pointing exactly at it. All we need to do, stop that, is go into our costume. Oopsies. We just need to flip it. Oopsies. Flip it this way. There we go. But we want to center it on the middle of the ball. So it swivels around the ball and not the like that middle part. Not the exact middle, we'll say. So let's start. And now you see it's pointing exactly at the mouse pointer. So we fixed it. Now you may ask, how do we make it shoot, right? It's like, if we click, nothing's happening. So stop it. We need to make our other sprite. I'll just paint it. Make the outline black so you can actually, like, you can see it against the background. That's what it says. Okay. So we have our snowball. It's appearing right here. So we want to show and to hide. Then we need to go to events, grab one flag clicked, forever loop. Then we need an if then statement. We need when I start as a clone and create clone of myself, put that in there. And then we need, where is it? Wait seconds. And we need more. We need a when if mouse down, then that. We also need to duplicate this. So we have another one, and then we'll place it under this. And then we'll say this. We'll put not. Say that. So it says, if mouse down, then wait 1 second, create clone of myself. And then if not mouse down, then we don't want anything. So yeah, we have this. We'll make it shorter so we actually have like more of a rapid fire. 0.1. So we want to hide. We want that out of the forever loop because then it would be hiding forever and we wouldn't be able to see it move. And then when it starts as a clone, we want it to show. And then we need when it starts to clone show. We want it to move, right? Point towards mouse pointer. So when it starts as a clone, we want it to point towards the mouse pointer. So it's a circle. It wouldn't change what it looks like. Just need to make sure it's exactly in the middle. It wouldn't look different. It wouldn't look like it's going the other way. Since it's a circle, it's perfectly round. So if we make it point towards the mouse pointer, it won't look weird. We also need a forever loop. We want the show before the forever loop, so it doesn't always show. And then we want where is it? Move 10 steps. Since it's already pointing towards the mouse pointer, it'll keep moving 10 steps. And it's in a forever loop, so it'll keep moving 10 steps. So let's try this. See, that's a bit strange. Whoa, that's actually really cool. Look at that. They're like chasing my mouse because they're always pointing towards my mouse pointer, and they're going to move 10 steps towards my mouse pointer, right? A way to change that, so we shoot and it'll just keep going this way. We want to point towards mouse pointer and then glide and we'll need point towards mouse pointer. Edge. Change. Glide. Okay, instead of the point towards mouse pointer, we'll do the glide 1 second, and then these coordinates will show up, but if we go to sensing, it has pre-coordinates for the mouse. So wherever the mouse is a coordinate. So take mouse X, then mouse Y, and it should, yay, okay, that worked. Okay. We don't want it in the forever loop. We'll take the forever loop and put it away. And let's play it now. Okay. There we go. I have an idea now. We're going to take the forever loop back. We're going to put that in. We're going to take the move 10 steps. And then we're going to move 10 steps. Aha. Point towards mouse pointer. We want that above the forever loop. So now if we reset it, aha, here we go. So it won't just keep, randomly going. And you see they're not just spawning inside the little shooter. There's a way to fix that. See, they're kind of spawning around here, because that's where it's specifically set to spawn, and we can change that. So we want them to go to the tower, right? So if we say go to, we'll put it in the actual sprite, not the clone. Go to sensing, and we want this backdrop of stage, and we want to say instead of stage, we'll do tower, and then we'll say X position. Oopsies. We'll duplicate this and Y position. So we want it to go to the Y position of the tower and the X position of the tower. We could just say 0, 0 because that's where the tower is, but this is just an efficient way if the sprite is moving, not just rotating, but actually like moving forward like a character, like walking or something. Then if it was just 0, 0, it would still stay at 0, 0. But if it was following the sprite, it would move around with the sprite. That's good for like shooter games and stuff. So you see now it looks like it's coming out of the little shooter thing. So the problem is they aren't going off the map. They're kind of just sliding around the edges here, and that's going to produce lag. And soon enough, you won't be able to shoot any more of these little snowballs because in Scratch, once you have a certain amount, I don't know how much, of clones or sprites on the screen, it will just stop producing them because it just can't handle it. So we want to do this little command inside the clone when we're cloned. We want to say if then forever if sensing touching, we'll say edge, then we want it to delete this clone. So let's test that out now. See? And they're all appearing. So that's useful. And now we can spawn infinite snowballs. But the only thing is, how would we fix that? It kind of looks like it's coming out of this circle, but that's fine because we can easily just do this. Since they're smaller than the little nozzle that's shooting out of, we can go to and we'll do go to, we'll put it in here, go to back layer, and now you see it kind of looks like they're coming out of the little nozzle now. So that's cool. Put it in full screen. That's neat. So now we have a little snowball shooter. Yay! What should we do next? Make a little target that like follows the mouse. Let's make another sprite. Go to costumes. Costume. Let's do make a little circle, but it's fill is 0, and we want our outline to be, let's do red, so it's like a little, maybe like a little, I don't know what they call it, gun pointer thing. Oh, quick tip, I've been doing this a lot. If you hold shift while making like a circle or a square, it will make it exactly perfect dimensions of a square, like really even, or vice versa with a circle. Let's just make it a little bit thicker, maybe. Maybe we want it bigger. Okay, that looks about good. Now let's get a line. And if you hold shift while doing a line, it will make it so as like a little snap rotation. See, if I unhold shift this, but if I hold shift, it is snap rotation kind of. So that's nice. In this case, I'm just going to do it directly like that. And then let's just duplicate it. Oopsies. I won't do that. Oh, you can't do Control V. Copy, paste, and then we'll just flip it. Flip it. No. We'll have to manually flip it. But it comes in handy because we have our snap rotation. How do I? So there we go. We have like a little target kind of. Let's actually make that a little bit. I want to make it a tiny bit smaller. Okay. Now to make it follow the mouse, we want to get a go-to events. We want one green flag clicked. We want it forever. And then remember what we did with the mouse and the snowballs? We'll do that again, but this time it's inside a forever loop. So it will always go to our mouse. So it's a pretty simple script, and it will go to where our mouse is, which is nice. And if we click, it will shoot snowballs. So that's pretty neat. And now, what should we do now? Let's, let's add sounds. That seems like a good idea. Okay, this might be hard with the stream, because my headphones, let's see. We have the signature pop noise. That's good. Might just edit that a little bit. Okay, that seems about good. Okay. It's really easy to add this in. Just go here, and then we have our if mouse down, then wait 1 second, let's create a clone myself. We can go, to sound, and we'll just start sound, because if we spam, it will just keep starting over and over again. So Actually, we want it before this weight. So let's do it. If you can hear that, that's the sound of them. Toot, 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 toot. So that's interesting. Right? That's neat. Now, we can also make the enemies. The enemies are probably one of the hardest parts. You have to make, like, really quick. This is the easiest type of AI. Yes, so let's just design them first. All enemies are usually red, except our thing is red. So, let's do yellow. We'll do like maybe yellow squares. We'll do yellow squares. Just get the outline off. We want our fill to be yellow. Go. And the cool shift trick, perfect square. Look at that. Looks like a sticky note. Or like a piece of cheese. Okay. So it's kind of obvious that they're an enemy. Kind of. Kind of looks like a coin. Oh, we could also do a point system. It's easier than you think. Okay. I just want to see how big those are in comparison to the... Okay, that's good. The snowballs aren't too big in comparison to it. Now to code the enemy. So this is where we kind of create the AI. We're going to do something similar to the snowballs, where they kind of duplicate themselves. So let's get into it. Let's do when flag clicked. How we have like a quick, like when you start the game, there's like kind of like a, kind of intermission. So we have a couple seconds to like prepare for the enemies to start coming in. So we'll do like a maybe 2.5 second wait until the enemy yellow squares will start popping in, kind of, and you have to shoot them out. So, want a forever loop. Want another wait. We want when I start as a clone, create clone of myself. So this is how we increase the difficulty. We'll start off with 0.25. Actually, 0.35. We'll do that. So we'll create a clone of itself, yada yada, so on. We go to looks. We want a show. We want to hide. So when it starts, we'll hide. When it's a clone, it will show. And where should we have like the spawning area? We'll start off with maybe this side right here will be the spawning area, and we can shoot them as they come in from this area. So we want to go to operators, We want to get a pick random. We want to go to motion. Want the go to. Duplicate this. So we'll just start the game, and we can use this cursor as like a little coordinate finder kind of. So we want them to start on this side, right? So our y coordinate, we'll say 50, 150, 150. That's good. Pick random. 150 to negative 150. And negative 150 is like from here. I mean, 50 is from here, and negative 50 is right here. So we'll have this little spawn area, right? And that is our y done. And our x, let's just check our x. I'm going to start here. We'll say 240. 240. That's good. We actually won't need another pick random because we don't need just randomized over like here. We just need randomized y. And we want it to point towards the tower, so they try to like move towards the tower. And then this, we can also change the speed of how they walk. We'll start easy and we'll do 3 to see how fast they go. Control forever. Point towards. So we want it to always point towards the tower when they spawn. Move 3 steps. Okay, let's test this out. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty nice. So they spawn randomly and they try to come towards your tower. But it's a bit difficult for the first round, right? And this is where I was talking about the difficulty. We'll do half a second. We'll spawn a half a second at a time. It's actually a little too difficult to do. That might be still too difficult. Okay. 8 will be our final one. Our final one. And they're also moving a bit fast, so we'll do 1.5. And let's test this out. Okay. That's nice. Now, to make them disappear, we want to go into the snowball script, and we need to do the when I start as a clone. So, when I start as a clone, if then in this forever loop, want to just look at the if then touching edge. We want to do if we want to go to the operators, and we want to get an or. Want to duplicate this touching, and we want it to see if it's touching sprite 3 or sprite 3 is the enemy. So basically it's saying touching, we'll just rename it to enemy. It'll be easier. And back to our snowball. enemy. I might grab this edge. Okay. This won't kill, or not kill, but like delete, or basically, yeah, kill the enemy. It won't do that. It will just delete the snowball if it hits it. If it hits the enemy. So let's go. Okay, yeah, it worked. So it deletes the snowball when it hits the enemy. So that worked. So we know this script works when it touches the enemy, even if the enemy is moving. So it will delete the clone, but we need another function. Actually, duplicate this, putting under that one. Touch enemy. Then we want it to broadcast. So broadcasting is basically, if you receive it, you can receive it from any other sprite or script. And the message will be called, let's call it kill. Actually, whoopsies, we don't want to wait. We want just a broadcast. Okay. So we want to go to our enemy now, and we want to get a when I receive kill. And when it receives the broadcast kill, we want it to, kill, or like delete the clone. So we'll do delete this clone. Let's try it. Might have needed it forever. That's the only thing. Yeah. Okay. We need it forever. This should do it, maybe? Huh. Aha! I know the issue. We don't just want to delete this clone. We want it to hide. So this when I receive kill is not working. So let's see what's not working. We might need a second forever loop. Sometimes that's just the trick. Now let's see if this works. Okay, it worked. Except it's not doing the right thing. Receive kill. I don't know what's happening. But it just deletes all the clones when it touches the snowball. It says points. It says move 10 steps. And it was just from. Okay. Let's move it out of the forever loop. Try it again. Okay, that's working again. So, I don't know what's happening. Okay, we might need to take a break from that one because I don't know what's going on. Okay. So, this is a game I've been working on for a bit. Please no copyright. I do not own any of this content. Well, I own this game that I'm creating, but I don't own Star Wars. It was a Star Wars inspired thing, inspired by Star Wars by George Lucas. So, yeah. It's just, I do not own the idea for this game. I created the game, but I did not create the thing that the game is based around. Start. Just taking it to load. Patron responsive list. Blech. Wait. Here we go. Okay, if anyone wants to watch this gameplay, here it is. This could actually help us with our enemy shooting system, because this is another enemy shooting type game. So, you see, this enemy shooting isn't working either. I've had problems with it. And I also made a cool reloading rocket system. And it does some cool things. You said I can't spam it. I'm spamming R right now, but it's not doing anything, so. It's kind of weird because it's coming out of the visor, not the bottom, but it's basically getting me. In this, I just literally just spit up the bullets. So, you see, whenever I touch, or one of the lasers touches the snow speeder, my points go up here. So I'm at 33, touch again, 34, 35, 36, 37, right? Rocket, same thing. Except the rocket kind of stays on it because it's a bit slower than the lasers. So you get more points. See, like that? It's kind of cool. Sorry, I'll be right back, guys. There we go. Say hello to the world. Say hello. God, that was weird. I don't know, ma'am. Please watch. Please. Hello, everyone. I'm back. No, it's me. Okay. Anyone in the chat? Feel free to say hi and subscribe. A lot, come on. I'm to invisible people. But yeah. To your friends, your family. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Okay, we're just gonna play some random games on Scratch. None of these I've created. None. Just people have created them and that play Scratch. And I kind of just play some of them. I don't take any credit for any of this. Minecraft Clicker. I'll see this game. So I have variables to save the game. Nice. Oh, it's taking a long time to load. Big game. 100,000 people have played this game or seen it. This was made even recently too. Plug it in. There you go. But you're running battery. Holy moly, this is a big game. Product and attack the music. Use some black hydrogen. Whoa. It's kind of laggy, but. Whoa, you can change characters. Shop. See? Chest. We've got a leather chest plate. Nice. Let's get a shulker box. A gold helmet. Let's get another one. Cracking open. Come on, diamond. Please, diamond. Oh, gold. Okay. Trade. Ooh, what? It's a nice game. Okay. Let's see what other games are out. Stretch. Let's see this. Hello. Okay, we're back. Still loading. Another big game. Loading. Loading. Okay, guys, that's probably gonna do it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna finish it.